On offer at Maple Lane is a Portax K model here in black metallic. It's a beautiful trailer. The Portax K, for those of you that follow Buckman know, that means it's a front walk-off trailer. You can enter in the back and you can walk your horses off the front. It's designed to have 7'8" internal height. This came with a small competition decal on it by Jan Künster. We have it set up here in a rear ramp entry, but you can also flip that ramp by pulling a pin and it turns into a step-up trailer. So you have both step-up and rear ramp entry in one trailer. You have two 33-inch wide stalls. We're built upon a galvanized steel chassis frame, and you have aluminum anodized panels. Anodizing is like galvanizing for steel, but the process for aluminum. These windows slide open, but you always want to put up your roof vent first so that the air comes over the top of the trailer, down through the air vent, and out the back. And the windows on the side are just added pull or draw of air through the trailer. Here we have it set up with at the tallest position for the stall bars on both sides, as you can see, and then we could always drop it down once, 4 inches lower, which is really great for like 14 hands, probably and up. If you need something for smaller equine partners, it is possible for us to add an adaptation. So to enter the trailer, you just undo at the back. If you need to change the position, maybe you have a horse with a 78 blanket, the middle is a great position for that, and then you're able to have it ready for later. We'll talk about exiting the trailer. Trailer tie, that's where this ring is, or you can cross tie on the center. There's always two positions on every Buckman horse trailer for tying a horse. If you don't tie, that's no problem, so always up to you. Here you have a hay net ring in the roof. There's one on the other side up here. Hopefully you can see that. A light for night travel and for loading. Two different colors, blue for night and white for loading. You can put a one of your feed buckets here. We have portable feed buckets in the tack locker, and the other one would mount here on the door. So if we're going to exit off of this trailer, the one on the passenger side is going to exit first because they're right at the exit, and there they go down. They will bend their head down and walk down that ramp because they want to see where they're going. So we never have an issue with that with the horses. The second horse, once you've got your lead line on, of course, you're going to drop the chest bar and push this panel out of the way. Once that's pushed out of the way, if I back up like the horse, now I have all of this space to walk across, lining up with that ramp, and off I go. So super simple to be able to exit your horse by yourself. Okay, we're just going to take a peek at the tack area. This is a tack locker. It's already open, which is handy. So we have 2 racks. Now, if you were looking for a Western rack to go in a different model, this is what the design would look like. So it's definitely a wider rack system. Push this guy back in a bit. As you can see, and there's a place to hang underneath to hang up strips, leathers and strips if you need that. Just swings into place. There's a lever here up at the top, and there's one in the middle that secures the swing of the bar and the rack, so you can make sure it's not swinging around while you're driving. You have a light inside. There's more hooks. You've got the cleanup crew, the broom and the shovel with extendable handles, and you have a step stool so that you'll be able to get all the way up to that roof end and open it up, which of course you want to do before the horses get on. Sitting on top of an elite WCF suspension system, very much like what's underneath cars and trucks today. So it is fantastic. It's going to absorb the road chatter at the road. So each tire moves independent of the others with those arms. There's trailing arms there. You have the red, you can see the red coil spring. Behind it is a rubber damper, which you cannot see from this position. And then there's this added shock. I mean, the suspension is a dream. You don't find that on any horse trailers in North America. So for that alone, it's worth the investment. Anyways, beautiful trailer, the Portax K. We have several here, but this black metallic one is looking for a home.